Good morning and welcome to Kila Chari Torah's Counting the Omer and Halacha Review for Wednesday, May 20th. We are up to counting 41 days of the Omer. Hayom echad v'arba'im yom shehem chamisha shavuot v'shisha yamim la'omer. We're almost finished here with week 6. We'll finish that tomorrow, Emir Hashem. There is a section in the Sefer here about what to do when Shavuot comes out on Sunday. That has happened in the last couple of years. So we're going to skip that for now. We're going to go right to the conversation about the Shavuot prayers themselves, davening on Shavuos. So here's a interesting timing note for davening on the first night of Shavuos. We're talking about a week from tomorrow night, Thursday night. We schedule Arvit. We're not scheduling anything because we're not getting together as a minyan in Shul. But when you daven, make sure that you daven later than usual in order to be sure that you have 49 complete days of the Omer. Someone who cannot delay Arvit, the evening service, Mariv, can pray earlier but should not make Kiddush until it's definitely night. So nighttime is quite late these days. It's the end of Shabbos time, which I think about 9:45 p.m. or so. So it's quite late. If you can manage at all, so then we wait to daven Mariv and to make Kiddush and to welcome in the Yom Tif until then. Why are we so particular in this unique instance? Why not all the time, or why even this time at all? The Torah commands us to count 7 complete weeks. Sheva Shabbasos Timimais. The week should be complete, so we count 49 complete days. So that's a full day all the way up until the stars come out the following night. That's the end of one day and the beginning of the next. If we bring in Yom Tov early, like we often do with Shabbos during the summer here in Shul and other holidays, so then we are taking away from the 49th day, which usually is a good thing. It's very nice to take a little bit of the weekday, take from the mundane and add onto the holy for Shabbos and even Yom Tov. Here, it's suggested that we don't do that because we want to fulfill what the Torah says, that we should have 7 complete weeks, which is 49 complete days. So we wait until the full and final end of the 49th day before we make Kiddush and welcome in the 50th day, which is Shavuot. Okay, let's talk about the spiritual side of our Counting the Omer today. 41 days are 5 weeks and 6 days of the Omer. Yesod she be-yesod, bonding within bonding. Here's what Rabbi Jacobson writes. Examine the bonding aspect of bonding, the forms it takes, and its level of expression. Every person needs and has the capacity to bond with other people, with significant undertakings, and with meaningful experiences. Questions for myself: do I have difficulty bonding? Is the difficulty in all areas or only in certain ones? Do I bond easily with my job but have trouble bonding with people? Or vice versa? Do I have problems with bonding with special events in my life? Examine these reasons for not bonding. Question: is it because I am too critical and find fault in everything as an excuse for not bonding with it? Am I too locked in my own ways? Is my not bonding a result of discomfort with vulnerability? Have I been hurt in my past bonding experiences? Has my trust been abused? Is my fear of bonding a result of the inadequate bonding I experienced as a child? And then he gives some suggestions. To cultivate our capacity to bond, even if we have valid reasons to distrust, we must remember that God gave us a divine soul, which is nurturing and loving, and we must learn how to recognize that voice within, which will allow us to experience other people's hearts and souls. Then we can slowly drop our defenses when we recognize someone or something that we can truly trust. For bonding to be possible, it must embody the other 6 aspects of bonding, as we've discussed in the last 6 days. Successful bonding must also include actualizing the bond in constructive deeds. And one additional point he mentions here: bonding breeds bonding. When you bond in one area of your life, it helps you bond in other areas. Our exercise for the day: begin bonding with a new person or experience that is important to you by committing a designated time each day or week to spend together constructively. Put that on the calendar. Make sure it happens. It's all in our hands. Have a good day.